Gary, a point away from home in what was a very fiery encounter. I think we can be happy with that considering Abbey Hey are flying high at the minute.
Yeah, absolutely delighted. Delighted with the performance, delighted with the way. When you go away from home against the top teams, you've got to dig in, you've got to win your battles, you've got to be resolute. And you're going to come under pressure, and that's the most pleasing aspect of our performance today. Putting bodies on the line, blocking shots, blocking crosses, because we played 65 minutes with 10 men, against a team flying high. And as I said to them, that's something that'll take you a long way. You don't have to have the best players, but if you've got players who are willing to, die for the cause, they're willing to put the bodies on the line, they're willing to, stick together and stick together for each other, individual and collective, it can take you a long way. But to go there, spend 65 minutes with 10 men, and to get a draw, winning twice as well, which is, it's obviously disappointing, but all in all, absolutely over the moon for them.
Yeah, we had a fair few chances to win the game and maybe even see it off. Was that a bit of an area of frustration today?
Yeah, I think the first goal was obviously massively disappointing because we keep saying about the set pieces, switching off at times. But listen, when you spend that long with 10 men, 65 minutes, all hands on deck, all hands to the pump. But we've got, as I said before, we've got a young side, but the way they stuck together today, when they ran for each other, the way they worked for each other, where they put the bodies on the line, as I say, we've got to take massive confidence going forward. Which, if we do that, we won't be that far away.
So Lewis Willingham, first start today, standing captain, and I think it's fair to say the armband gave him a bit of a boost with that early goal.
Yeah, it was a brilliant header. He's really good in the air. We know he is. He's, for someone not very tall, but he attacks the ball, and he did that tremendous for the first goal. He was blowing a bit last 20 minutes, but he's only trained once. But he's a really good player, and he's only going to get better. He's a leader as well, and he's a talker. Lee Bridge came in, centre half as well, done fantastically well. He's hardly played any games, and that's what we get. We're getting leaders back in, we're getting players back fit, and that's what you need if you're going to be a successful team. People pushing each other for places, and that's what we're getting back to.
Well, despite the good performance of the team, one contentious issue today might be the discipline. The red card for Sean Parrington, bit controversial, but I think the first one was probably fair.
He's only got himself to blame. To give away a handball, which was ridiculous. You don't give the referee any option, and then obviously the referee sees it as another yellow. But he's an experienced player. You've got to learn. You can't just handball it like that. So maybe the second one was contentious, but we give the referee no option by the silly first booking. So he'll take it, but as I say, we've got to be much better than that.
So any thoughts about Abbey Hulton going into Saturday's game?
It's going to be a tough game. I think they won 3-0 today as well, so they could be in the top 6 by end of play today. So it's got to be another tough game. But we talk about consistency all the time. 3 games unbeaten now, which is what's going to be needed. But another tough away day. But we've got to do exactly the same thing we did today. We've got to run. We've got to be aggressive. We've got to be manage the game, and we've got to play ourselves. We can create chances. We create lots and lots of chances. Got no doubt we'll create chances, but it's whether we can keep clean sheets, especially away from home, which you need to do. But we can take a lot of confidence out of today's battling performance. We'll pick a squad. We'll see who's available on Thursday. We train Thursday, and we'll go from there.
Okay, thank you for that, Gary.